Sorry, everyone. I'm trying to figure it out. Apologize. Hopefully, hopefully this hopefully this will be the case. We checked on the internet. Didn't seem anybody was on it, so I'm not sure why it dropped like that. So I don't know if this jumped right back onto where it was before, if this is a completely different stream. I'm not too sure how that works. So I apologize if that's the case. If you guys had to jump on to a different to a different stream, I apologize if that's the case. We'll see. We'll give it a minute here just to see if anybody else jumps on. Saying that the stream is healthy and stuff. So 1 second, I'm just going to try one thing here. Hey, Ali. Thanks for coming by again. Since we've already watched the song, I'm going to bring it to the end. As much as I enjoyed it. 1 sec here. All right, so hey Perps, what's going on? I'm doing well. So hopefully we figured this out. Let's give it a hey Harrison, what I've done is I asked for people to give recommendations on the channel, and then I made a list off of that, the amount of, obviously there was far too many recommendations to do everybody. So we came up with a list. There's 11 songs. Whether or not we get through all those 11 tonight will be a little bit spotty considering the way this internet's acting up, but I'm going to be doing these more often and hopefully have this figured out, and we'll definitely get you on here next time for sure. So I'm going to play this, and if there's any issue, guys, let me know in the comments and in the live chat, and I'll see if I can figure it out. Where's the Split Profits boys when I need them? They'd be proud of me tonight, drinking some Polish beer.
They got a lock on us. Engine's been hit. Get us out of here.
Like I mentioned before, I usually do watch the commercials beforehand, but I don't want to make you cats sit here and watch commercials. So, so this one, man, I really should have kept the list. Let me look back on my my list here. So this one is going to be Concept of Thought. I Had a Dream features Benedict. I've done one or two Concept of Thought tracks, and this will be my first Benedict track. So yeah, man, let's jump right in, see what it's all about.
place of peace with no shouting. Verbal streets receive a retreat from the mountains. Here where I'm seen sipping whiskey from fountains. A place to sit down and admire.
Okay, hang on a second. This friggin' camera thing is pissing me off. Just let me figure out how to do this. It's the wrong way. There we go. I'm gonna put it that way. That'll be better. Too much too much of this thing on my face. So I know that's why you're here. You're all here to see this, right? All right, I'm bringing this sucker all the way back.
Man, I dream of a place of peace with no shouting. Verbal streets receive a retreat from the mountains. Here where I'm seen sipping whiskey from fountains. A place to sit down and admire the surroundings. This is a place of people finding themselves, and you can listen to the music you can't find on our shows. If you don't like the ocean, that's a lie in itself. Find yourself lying in a cell, reminded of hell. Man, I try to relax in the daytime, to steer clear my afraid mind. I watch the sunset sink into the grey sky, and I regret that I drink till the pain dies, and interact with these strange guys, but take the pain till the...
I'm digging this beat, man. So who's this dude right off the top? I think the concept of track, or the concept of thought tracks that I didn't have a video, so I wouldn't recognize them by their face. So you have to let me know, man, who this dude is, and also Benedict too. When he pops up, I have no idea. Yeah, Jigsaw is. I mean, he's right, man. This dude's got a really nice, got a nice flow, and I like it. And I like his, you know, the visuals and stuff that he's presenting here. Speaking of visuals, before I go too far, I felt like shit today because I was so hyped doing that Right to Speak track yesterday. I friggin' loved it so much, but I completely forgot to mention just how cool the video was too. Honey JD once again did just a sick job on the visuals, and I feel bad for not mentioning it because it really was a cool friggin' video too, man. So okay, so this dude is called Awful. Interesting name. Illiterate on the Hook, then Benedict. All right, man. Thank you very much, 36 Chambers.
Clear my afraid mind. I watch the sunset sink into the grey sky, and I regret that I drink till the pain dies, and interact with these strange guys, but take the pain till the blade slice. I play the game with a weight dice, and take pride till the day that I hate life. Escape high to the place where my...
Man, I love that. I friggin' love that bar, man. He plays life with a weighted dice. Man, that's friggin' sick. I like that.
With a weight dice, and take pride till the day that I hate life. Escape high to the place where my mate lies. Rest in peace.
My head's spinning around, I break out, but I ain't even figured it out, so stay down. See, we exist up in the clouds, but right now we're touching down the south. Yeah, my head's spinning around, I break out, but I ain't even figured it out, so stay down. See, we exist up in the clouds, but right now we're touching down the south.
Yeah, been again up in the place, face nothing to take free. Wait till I'm...
Sorry. He corrected me. Offer, is that how you say it? Offer? Not awful. I was going to say, that seems like a really weird rap name, but hey, man, whatever works for you. Yeah. So, I wasn't going to say anything at that point, but I was like, okay. All right, let's go here. Going to bring it back, Benedict.
Been again up in the place, face nothing to take free. Wait till I'm baked off awake with the pasties. Lace beats, breaking haze, make 'em tasty. Benny only talks about weed, so people hate me. It's what my brain bleeds, reaper speech for ya. MJ's thriller kids flee cause they want ya. On another note, floating on the corner. Days late and 8-1 sedation made saunas for heads spread steadily, setting a level credibly. Shredding heat, several vegetables in a tetly tea. It's real life, I'm forgetting C. Letting free passion with my pace, let the vex to sleep. Not a best, it's deep. Release writers, vibing on the wall to police. So you wanna fight us? Nah. I spied and we slide rush. Now we're laughing late, scrapping crimes on the night bus.
My head's spinning around, I break out, but I ain't even figured it out, so stay down. See, we exist up in the clouds, but right now we're touching down the south. Yeah, my head's spinning around, I break out, but I ain't even figured it out. So
I'm digging the these. I was a big fan of the first guy, Offer. I think I said it right. Big fan of him, man. His flow was something ridiculous. Liked his visuals. I'm really digging this beat too. The real laid back type of, you can sit back, have a drink, have a bowl, whatever it is you want to do, roll a bowl, whatever. But you can, I can just see that, man. It's like a laid back song. Put it on, put your feet up, and enjoy it, man. I don't think I gave Benedict enough of my time. I was reading some of the stuff. I really wasn't paying attention. By the way, I'm just going to bring this back a little bit. I just want to catch a little bit more of Benedict to make sure I give him all that he's due here.
Now, I spied and we slide rush. Now we're laughing late, scrapping crimes on the night bus.
my head's spinning around, I break out, but I ain't even figured it out.
That was horrible on my part.
We exist up in the clouds, but right now we're touching down the south. Yeah, my head's spinning around, I break out, but I ain't even figured it out, so stay down. See, we exist up in the clouds, but right now we're touching down the south.
Team Drees.
I like that beat.
I lied, it's actually Cloud9.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I think Michael likes Task Force. Who doesn't? Who doesn't like Task Force, really? We got some JESS coming up here as soon as this Samsung commercial is up. So this is, I think he was Alcoholic Author. This track is like 20 years old, and I really do need to do more JESS. Did some at the beginning, and I did something off his new EP that I really didn't even realize that he did have an EP coming out. So when he did drop the EP, I had already done a track off it. I was asked to do the whole EP, but I didn't want to do that since I'd already done a song. But yeah, man, JESS is such an icon in the hip hop game that I heard his name back when I was a kid. Listening to hip hop, his name would come up, and I'd have no idea who the hell they're talking about. Because you never hear any of his music, you would just hear like the real hip hop heads talking about JESS. And I wouldn't really consider myself a hip hop head, although I did at that time. I was in a group. We played shows. We lived the life, so to speak. But we all had our own type of stuff. Like for me, I was like I listened to mainly East Coast hip hop. The one exception would be Digital Underground. That was after I had my NWA stage and my Ice Cube stage, and Tupac was there as well. But I listened to Tupac because he actually started with Digital Underground, and we all kind of went our separate ways in terms of what we listened to. I had a buddy who was all about Tribe Called Quest, so stuff like that. So you would once in a while. Actually, it was my buddy Vinny who got me into doing UK hip hop. He was one that would talk about JESS, and none of us were really all that interested in hearing him, because in our mind, why do we want to hear anybody from the UK? What do we have in common? But yeah, man, if you think about it, I had more in common with JESS than I would have in common with friggin' NWA. What did I have in common with, West Coast gangbanging type of hip hop? I had no connection to that other than I liked the music. But I listened to the stuff that JESS and Chester and stuff talk about, and I grew up poor neighborhood, grew up in an area, you know, where there was crime and all that kind of shit. So I could connect with him on that level. Yeah, man. Yeah, C-Fact is saying I love Shock G. It friggin' makes me sad, man, that they've stopped making music, because they were. I think that's the reason why I liked them so much, is that they were so different than everything else that was out there at that time for me. I mean, unlike anything else, they would, you know, everything they did was very funkadelic. Parliament. They used instruments that no other group was using at the time, and I think that's another thing that attracted me for UK hip hop as well. They use stuff in their production that I don't hear when I was over here. So, yeah, man, goes a long way. So, I'm gonna jump on this track, Alcoholic Author. Give it a listen. Let's go.
Something now. This is the life I got left. You know what I mean?
What? Harry Love on the beats. Low Life Studio. 2001. Space Western. You know the name.
Man, this beat is just stupid. I freaking love this.
Yeah. Bukowski, the alcoholic author, son of the devil, I've turned wine into water. My physical form's a metaphor for disorder. Absorb the trauma, my status is borderline, and I'm short of time, short to find my keeper. I lie within reach of the reaper, the light sleeper, drifts deeper into darkness. Read my path and see the evil of my forefathers. Born after the last generation of gypsies, moved from the sticks to the...
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta bring this shit back because I'm still stuck on that friggin' first bar. Oh, my goodness.
Like Bukowski, the alcoholic author, son of the devil, I've turned wine into water. My physical form's a metaphor for disorder. Absorb the trauma, my status is borderline, and I'm short of time, short to find my keeper. I lie within reach of the reaper, the light sleeper, drifts deeper into darkness. Read my path and see the evil of my forefathers. Born after the last generation of gypsies, moved from the sticks to the cities. Give me 26 characters for homesick travelers, bicentennial men, hunter-gatherers who run with the scavengers and brave the dangers. My tongue a labyrinth in this maze of pages. Playing David, I stand defiant to the last dying giant. The android man, I walk silent and talk science. The child.
Man, I know I've I've said it so many times when I'm doing JESS and Chester, and Ed, and on other levels, Jam, the ability to create visuals. These dudes, man, I have so much respect for them. The stuff that they're able to put it, to like reach inside your friggin' brain and to stuff that shit in there, and it's just unbelievable. The writing, the level of writing that these guys have, man. I can't even tell you how much it impresses the hell out of me, because it really does. It really does. I respect that so much as a writer myself, trying to put an image on a page and like read it a dozen times and friggin' not able to do something that's very, very simple and unable to move that and off the page to the reader. And these guys, man, they're friggin' unmatched in my mind in terms of this. There's nobody ever that I've ever come across that have done it like this, for sure.
Characters for homesick travelers, bicentennial men, hunter-gatherers who run with the scavengers and brave the dangers. My tongue a labyrinth in this maze of pages. Playing David, I stand defiant to the last dying giant. The android man, I walk silent and talk science. The child who sought guidance, the war cry echoes through these blood-stained empires. A man of many premonitions, yes, vagabonds, grumpy little man from the wasteland. Most you sipping stepchildren of the earth.
You know me, guys. I got to bring that shit back. That's something special. My goodness. Yeah, bringing that back. Not enough.
Bloodstained empires. I'm out of many premonitions. Yes, vagabonds, grumpy little man from the wasteland. Most you sipping stepchildren of the earth. Mix your smell off with that line of murder. I'm out of many premonitions. Yes, vagabonds, grumpy little man from the wasteland. Most you sipping stepchildren of the earth. Speaking in barbed wire tongues. Fascinated by the fire like a child trying to touch the flame. I see change like a bus, other things stay much the same. Cut the weather vane. I hear blood water tapping out the Lord's Morse code on my window pane. A rain dance till the harvest comes. Brave hearts keep beating to the hardest drums. Bastard sons are lost gods long forgotten. Monolithic heads on this island gone rotten. On top of the world or on the bottom of the food chain. We stay the same but our fears take a new name. We're all players, so place your bets, you make your bed. Laying it and pray for the best. Death's door stays open to all without prejudice. I'm the fifth element of war with my nemesis. Brainstorm genesis, this is the start. My whole world's overcast, so I live in the dark. I adapt now, my vision is sharp. Go home to my house made of glass and throw stones for a laugh. The favourite that came in last, I clutch at straws and I'm cut by a blade of grass. I've done enough for you, you've done nothing for me. I'm puffing a tree, the bloodshed you're rushing to see.
We gotta hold ourselves together. We got to. See, man, if we go to pieces, somebody out there is gonna get us.
Latest sports news off the street box. Our friends are on second base and trying to make it all the way home. But the inside word is that the odds are against them. Stay tuned, bombers. Stay tuned.
I gotta tell you, man, this track just absolutely blew my mind. Like I like is not a strong enough word, but I like JESS, and this is probably my favorite JESS track, man. And I know I've done some of the most important tracks in UK hip hop history, but this track right here is something special. And yeah, man, this is remarkable, the skill level that JESS is showing on this, and on multiple levels, man. This is ridiculous.
But the inside word is that the odds are against them. Stay tuned, bombers. Stay tuned.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. Jake is apologizing, saying it probably could have been in a reaction on its own. Man, don't apologize. I'm glad I experienced this with you guys live, man. Seriously, what a great friggin' track. And I know Jake's saying that because he feels bad too, because I gotta tell you, on my first live stream, I did Blue Moon by Jack Jackson, and that's like one of my favorite UK songs, man. I play that shit every single day, at least once. Absolutely love it. So he knows that he knows that I'm loving this track, man. So he's apologizing, but don't apologize, Jake. All good, buddy. I'm happy. Like I said, I'm happy that I enjoyed this with you live, 100%. CFAX is right, man. It is a work of art. Yeah, it's unbelievable. And Slippa says weather vane and vein, clever wordplay. Yeah, man, like that friggin' that bar killed it. Like, there's so much on there. And the thing about JESS too is that I mean, when you compare some of the stuff for like some of the stuff I often bring up Ed in the same conversations as I talk about JESS and Chester, and something that, like, I mean, Ed is a terrific storyteller and worker of words, but like the fact that JESS is able to do what he does at the speed that he does it, like that was a pretty quick track. And if you're not really paying attention, it really would take multiple times of hearing this record before you're going to catch everything. I know I didn't catch everything, but man, there's so many great lyrics and visuals that JESS put in that track that are almost like throwaway lines. But if you hear it second and third time, you realize just how important those lines were, man. I love that. I love that what you guys do over there. So let's keep this going. We have coming up next, we have some Cult of the Damned. The track's called Offie. Should we sit around and watch Barbie Baines? What do you think? No. Okay. So this track's called Offie. So, you know, I haven't made it any, I shouldn't say, it's not a secret. I haven't had much great things to say. I will, Ali. I'll behave myself. Hey, so I haven't had many great things to say about Blah, but only because I'm not. I don't connect with them as much as a lot of you cats do over in the UK. I know a lot of people really do have nothing but good to say about them. I don't dislike the music. I just don't connect with it as same as I do with other groups, and that's completely fine, man. Like, that happens all the time, and there's nothing wrong with that for sure. But that last track I did with Black Josh and Milkavelli really did, you know, it interested me and wanted me to do more. So this is why Cult of the Damned Offie is in this stream, and I'll give not give him another chance, but I'm gonna get back into some Cult of the Damned here, and hopefully the internet remains somewhat happy. You're having lag? Anyways, let's go.
Split personality, fuck it like there's two in me. That was back then. I'm twice a.
Okay, sorry. So, am I here? Like, you guys have me still?
I really couldn't say.
YouTube is telling me it doesn't have enough. It's not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth thing, a smooth stream. Sorry, guys. I'm doing my best here. Let's. All right, I'm gonna go. You guys tell me if there's an issue with the stuff. Okay, there. Let's go.
Split personality, fuck it like there's two in me. That was back then. I'm twice the guy I used to be. Riding on the Jubilee. It's silence usually. Killer conversation.
Okay, first off, I'm gonna tell you, man. I haven't had much luck with Lee Scott, but these first two bars he comes out of the gate with, just friggin' stupid. Split personality, fuck like there's two of me, and I'm twice the guy that I used to be. Come on now. Jesus, man, that's sick.
Split personality, fuck it like there's two of me. That was back then. I'm twice the guy I used to be. Riding on the Jubilee. It's silence usually kill a conversation, so I can write his eulogy. The lights are on like someone's on, but you've gone to sleep. With Bronski beats on repeat. Small town boy meets world, fucks it in bales. With Martian dates under his nails. I'm way too hungry to fail. I scram me takeout, drink me bottle from the inside and smash me way out. With glass splinters.
I think, like Oscar's talking about, at first I thought that, that blog was shit, and then you realize the genius that Carrie. I was just about to say the exact same thing, Oscar, and then your comment popped up there. I think that's what's difficult for me is, like, I realize even though the style isn't what I prefer, I still see, I still see the genius in what they're saying, and that's what I guess if I have to say one thing. Not to say one thing positive, you know what I'm trying to say. If I'm trying to get onto the positive aspect of it, is although the style may not be what I'm currently looking for, the shit that's coming out of their mouth is friggin' amazing, man. Seriously. And even paying attention to what Lee's saying here, his bars so far have just been insane. Seriously.
I'm way too hungry to fail. I scram me takeout, drink me bottle from the inside and smash me way out. With glass splinters in me ear max, wifed off but still single if your beard asks. Lie.
Phone broken like my scales, smoking, slow motion.
Okay, did I just catch that? He said, "I'm still single if your beard asks." Oh man. My goodness. And the only oh Jesus. All right.
Out with glass splinters in me ear max, wifed off but still single if your beard asks. Lie.
Phone broken like my scales, smoking, slow motion like.
You're saying that if your girl asks? Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm thinking beard because I had the gay friend, and he always talked about, a gay guy would have a girl, and she would, when he's not out of the closet, she'd be called a beard. So I thought that was Lee Scott calling the rapper gay, and then if his beard asked, he was, anyway, it works either way for me anyway. So this is Milkavelli. Going to bring it back and make sure I catch that.
Phone broken like my scales, smoking, slow motion like a snail. Got me posted like the mail, DVL, G&G, holy like the grail, like the lonely bunch. I spin 50 MCs like Tony Touch, but don't touch me. I'm so touchy, unforgiving. I hold a grudge in the cobra clutch, but don't rub me the wrong way. A long day, don't rush me. Hoes love me, drag me through this cold country like a snow husky. In the bright white low rugby, don't trust me. Dr. Evil, I stroke dusty.
Crooner, born in a wrong era. I shook hands with Sinatra. Should have been the Rat Pack's fourth member. Pre-YouTube, pre-camera. They try and find me on the Google image. Get the error message, silly. Redacted, invisible, enigmatic. The search engine returned 0. Case file gone. Ace in a hole.
Okay, I'm digging this dude, man. I like this guy's voice, and a little bit. His flow is a little bit different. Still slow, like the blah flow. Yeah, but something about this guy's different. I like this dude. I'm gonna bring it back.
Born in a wrong era, I shook hands with Sinatra. Should have been the Rat Pack's fourth member. Pre-YouTube, pre-camera. They try and find me on the Google image. Get the error message, silly. Redacted, invisible, enigmatic. The search engine returned 0. Case file gone, ace in a hole. Move on the beat and disappear like Jason Bourne. Face the facts, I've been evading paparazzi since day one. How you think I stay so young? They call me the gun, I bang and I shoot. How you see me coming now, you saw me, now you're done for.
Yo, don't give it big.
Yeah, man. The truth must be revealed. Deep, haunting beat and rap. Yeah, man. That's something I was going to say. I like the way the even like the melody really isn't even smooth. It has kind of like they tuned it to have a kind of a warpy feel, man. Like it's just got that. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, it just has that haunting. It's the perfect friggin' haunting. Yeah, I'm digging it for sure. It's a great beat. Is Lee Scott on this beat? Anyway, let me know. I'm pretty sure you guys know.
See me coming now, you saw me, now you're done for.
Yo, don't give it biggins to me, pal. I like gouge your eyes out like E.L. Bill, evidently ill. Yelling in your grill while I'm telling you to chill. For real, I'm too real. Bill shakes, my pill face is blue steel. Body odor smells of Medi Bun. Treat your gangster racket like a tennis club. I got all the juice. What you want, love? Yeah, we running shit. Blowrecords.gov. You know the name. Blackburn Killer Cam. I sip a can, sniff a gram and write a business plan. I say potato, you say potato, and somehow you're still in the wrong, cause I say so. Furthermore, I ain't digging these little raps. If you get a feature, understand I did it for the bag. I'm so wise, foresight was so rise. I'm getting paid untruthfully, bumping rawhide, rinsing off my third eye with pure fluoride. It's a cold grind, I go on tour with my warped mind, and I could do this all night, but I won't. You can tell by the rhymes that I wrote, I might be the GOAT. Nothing to prove, but it's nice just to glow. Putting rappers on mute, that's a silent approach. Hey yo, and double.
He saved it. He saved it for me, man. I wasn't really feeling this dude, but I like that. I like that friggin' last bar, man. He saved it for me right there.
Putting rappers on mute, that's a silent approach. Hey yo, and double M. Why you there? Say it backwards if it doesn't make sense. I'm sleeping with the cousin of death. Call you a cunt to your face, but say nice things under my breath. Drinking 100%, playing Russian roulette. Watch your sticky fingers playing Russian roulette.
Okay, I gotta look it up because this guy's called King Grubb. I was just gonna say I was gonna look it up here because yeah, King Grubb. This guy so far, man, this guy's winning this track for me for sure.
And double M. Why you there? Say it backwards if it doesn't make sense. I'm sleeping with the cousin of death. Call you a cunt to your face, but say nice things under my breath. Drinking 100%, playing Russian roulette. Watch your sticky fingers playing Russian roulette. Talk you out of suicide, then just to my death. Said I put you in my will, but nothing was left. All the money was spent on government debts and drunken bets. Died in my coffin underdressed. I want it all or nothing, that's. Even if I had it, I'd be unimpressed. I thought me chest to knock you vultures' nests out the tree. I walk around with an air of greatness surrounding me. The son they never had, your mom and dad are very proud of me. You've never met me, yet you vouch for me. Fuck a boundary, out my mind is where I'm bound to be. Slap you with someone you vaguely know is talking down to me. Unrelated to something powdery on me, Aldi.
Okay, I'm bringing this dude back. This Sly Moon. This is the first time I've heard this guy. So far, these last two dudes, man, I'm liking this. These last two guys are bringing this track back for me for sure.
I want it all or nothing, that's. Even Even if I had it, I'd be unimpressed.
I thought me chest to knock you vultures' nests out the tree. I walk around with an air of greatness surrounding me. The son they never had, your mom and dad are very proud of me. You've never met me yet you vouch for me. Fuck a boundary, out me mind is where I'm bound to be. Slap you with someone you vaguely know is talking down to me. Unrelated to something powdery on me Audi key. Unabated, understated, underrated. Fuck a favorite.
C-O-O-T, the D is the C-O-O-T, the D is the C-O-O-T, the D is the
Hey man, what can I say? There was a couple of those last two guys, King Grubb, Sly Moon. No, actually no. It was I liked King Grubb. I liked Sly Moon and Sala. I think you say it. Yeah, man. I really did like those last three guys. I thought I thought they saved it for me only because, and maybe it's a little bit of I don't know. I haven't had the best of luck, man. So with these guys in terms of just not being my thing, but I really did dig those last three guys, and the beat was sick as well, haunting, like the one dude said. Most definitely the weird tuning and stuff of the sound. It really went well with the style that these guys bring for sure. No, I said I didn't say salad. Harrison. I didn't say salad. At least I don't think I said salad. I haven't had dinner yet, so maybe I did say salad. Anyway, so what we're going to do here, checking out, next one is going to be Sonny Jim, Flying to the Moon. And this is an audio track. So the last time I did a Sonny Jim track, I think I spent about 3 hours going through editing all the nudity out of the video. So this being an audio track, I'm probably safe. There's going to be no nudity in there. So let's go with this. I did like him though, man. I did like Sonny Jim. I thought he was a pretty cool MC, and I remember the beat, man. It was a cool track. I mean, the video was cool too. It would get me in shit if I showed all the stuff that. Hey Barbarian, what's going on, buddy? All right, so Sonny Jim, Flying to the Moon.
If this is Armageddon, I'm a done. I never put a fucking foot wrong. I step into the cypher, spot the shook ones. I was born on doomsday, left alone for a few days. Now I got it covered like the mask on MF Doom's page. We grew up in them neighborhoods where crack sold, cocaine is cooked. I'm from Edgbaston, Kingsley, the Ladywood. It's all real pussy. What part you think we're making up? Come to Birmingham and take a look. We never make the fuck. We 10 deep in the lab. Keller got the beat to crack. They call me Sonny Jim. I'm old school like Beta Max. I got it locked like accountants with Geneva banks. I travel across the country. Champion hoodie is my sleeping bag. Whether it's Brooklyn or Burns. Hook or reverse. I put in the work. Pray to God it gets the push it deserves. Played with fire, son. I could've got burned. Would've made the same mistake twice. Fuck it. I still wouldn't have learned. I got one foot in the grave and one foot in the dirt. Because just licked my bread with a bottle and he's looking at her. His mum is telling me the news and I'm looking at her. Like fuck it could have been worse. My ends are crazy on a day-to-day basis. I'm faced with fascist racists who don't disguise their hate.
Yeah, man, I'm digging this beat, and Sonny Jim's flow is just remarkable. Perfect for this song, man. This beat and everything is just completely meshing awesome for me right now. Yeah, man, I'm digging this right now.
His mum is telling me the news, and I'm looking at her like, fuck it could have been worse. My ends are crazy on a day-to-day basis. I'm faced with fascist racists who don't disguise their hatred of blacks and Asians. But I'm waiting for the day that I get famous. No airs and graces, I'll throw a curveball in your equation. $1 million helicopters flying to the moon. The human hard drives flying to the moon. The bearded wonder is flying to the moon. E-good ambassador is flying to the moon. My boy Ivalon is flying to the moon. Billy Brimstone's flying to the moon. Jabba the Cut is flying to the moon. My name's Sonny Jim and I'm flying to the moon. Don't mistake me for no famous rapper.
I freaking love that name too, Jabba the Cut. We actually have a Jabba the Cut over here as well. So when I first saw the name Jabba the Cut, I was freaking out because it's like I met Jabba the Cut over here, and I was thinking it was the same dude because I had met him briefly. Super excited, and then I realized it's two different dudes. But anyway, a little bit of history.
The moon. My name's Sonny Jim and I'm flying to the moon. Don't mistake me for no famous rapper. Cause round here famous rappers get boxed in their face and robbed for their change. What happened to working?
Oh shit. Not sure what happened there. Sorry guys. 1 second. Maybe I skipped it by mistake. Sorry guys, bringing it back. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Just all of a sudden, let me go back this way, see if that works.
My name's Sonny Jim and I'm flying to the moon. Don't mistake me for no famous rapper. Cause round here famous rappers get boxed in their face and robbed for their change. What happened to working hard? The media says to be a legitimate rapper you need to be on the murder charge. Remember them boy, the poison's deadly. One word and watch a boy get buried. Get his head squashed like a boysenberry banging on a steel drum. When I spit my rhyme it sounds like I'm firing rounds from a submachine gun. I'm back with that hardcore rap shit that's got the whole back shit. Rappers keep biting like bull mastiffs. You get your wiggy pulled backwards. I released an indie classic. I'm free to roam on different tangents. I break them backward. Empty out this bag of cheese. I'm back with my Blackberry, Hennessy and tobacco lead. The braggadocious. I'm back off my magnum opus. The crowning moment. Adventures of a Casanova. She fly me to the moon and back. Made me feel like Superman. And I'm a fiend for coming back like a boomerang. We up close and personal. I don't rehearse at all. I work this broad burning drawers with the curtains drawn. Mind your beeswax. I work with whom I like. I strictly freelance. I'm in a foreign country selling weed bags. 30 euro, 3 grams. Whistling the thieves theme. Along for a short break. A sea breeze and clean beach. Imagination's limitless. I'm not limited to curriculum. Brethren, I'm firing on all cylinders. I let my mind wander free. Suddenly it comes to me. I'm still hungry. And these rappers are looking like lunch to me. This industry is not what it used to be. If I released my record 10 years ago,
Yeah, I love that, man. That's a nice bar. I'm hungry and these rappers are looking like lunch to me. Nice.
These rappers are looking like lunch to me. This industry is not what it used to be. If I released my record 10 years ago, these nerds would have been glued to me. Instead, my fan base is made up of rappers in the same damn rap race. Press and ad campaigns depressing, but we roll heavy-handed. I'm very tenor penny rappers like old geriatrics. Your fools got your youth acting stupid. I'm trying to make my money back off music. I gotta put my back in $1 million helicopters flying to the moon. The human hard drives flying to the moon. The bearded wonder is flying to the moon. The E-good ambassador is flying to the moon. My boy Ivalon is flying to the moon. Billy Brimstone's flying to the moon. Jabba the Cut is flying to the moon. My name's Sonny Jim and I'm flying to the moon. Splendid Benedict in my rock shows. If your rhyme was missing, it would get molested. Yeah. One MC Joe, I ain't come to lose. You make me think that you ain't ready. You make me think that you ain't ready. You make me think that you ain't ready. You make me think
what a friggin' great beat. The friggin' throw away the last 15 seconds of the song on a beat that's sick like that. That should, maybe it is, I don't know, but maybe is the next track on this record use that beat? I certainly hope so, because that was a friggin' sick beat, man. I want to hear that again. I'm gonna bring it back here. Nah, I like that. So this is what happened last time. Minute 9.
So
Oh, it's an ad.
I saw in
Okay,
your
there we
profile
go.
that you like to cook.
Oh, I love it. This is my specialty.
Woo!
Gonna jump on some Dabla. Of course, you guys know I love Dabla. The dude is awesome, and he's also. I want to say it too. Is I've met so many great people because of this channel, this community that we've built. It's so like you guys haven't even physically met me before, and I have a bunch of you cats inviting me to your house to sleep in your house with your families. Because I do want to make it over for the end of March, early April. I want to be there for the High Focus record or High Focus birthday party. I'm sorry. And you just have, so many people have reached out to me. They want to buy me a beer. They want me to stay at their house. They'll show me around. I've had artists reaching out to me, thanking me for what we've done here, what we're creating. The fact that, fans are finding artists that they haven't heard of before. You have fans talking to artists talking to fans. You have artists finding each other and working together. The fact that we're doing this is so amazing, and I've got nothing but love for you guys. The fact that you've welcomed me with open arms, because so many times, there's so many times when a so-called quote unquote outsider comes in and wants to talk about something that you feel very strongly about. A lot of time that person's completely dismissed, and you guys haven't done that, man. And you've done nothing but welcome me in and ask. You actually are interested, and it still blows my mind that anybody would be interested in what I have to say about hip hop, let alone UK hip hop, man. Something that's God knows how many miles away, kilometers away, or whatever you want to say. So I'm humbled by that, guys, and thank you very much. Vanessa hooked me up. I'm humbled by it, and I got nothing but love, man. I appreciate every one of y'all. So I just wanted to say that. And I don't know Barbarian. I know Barbarian's on here. I'm hoping you're still doing that track with Genesis. That'd be so friggin' slick or sweet or sick if you guys were doing that, man. The fact that you love this dude as an artist and you connect with him on my channel. If that's the case, that you guys are still doing a track together, this goes to show you, what this community can be, and I appreciate that, man. Every one of y'all. So, and the reason why I'm saying that too is Dabla is another one of those dudes, man, who have reached out to me on Instagram. Hasn't ignored what we're doing here. Hasn't ignored my reactions. He'll thank me for actually listening to his track and giving it some time. So so Dabla's a cool guy, man. He just reminds me of the kind of guy that I'd really love to sit down, have a conversation with. Brings me to another thing, guys. What I'm going to try to do next week, where I'm still trying to set it up, if anyone's interested. I'm trying to set up a Zoom call with Mr. Slips and Verbs. We're going to try to do it Wednesday. So I'm hoping, man. So Barbarian's saying, that track he's doing with Genesis is coming soon, man. Like, that's insane. The fact that these two cats, man, met on my channel, met amongst you dudes, man. And now they're making a track together. So, I mean, that's just amazing to me. So if everything works out well, Mr. Slips and Verbs are going to appear on the channel, do a little 5 questions with thing going on. And just going to sit down with him and talk a little bit of hip hop, man. Talk a little bit about, the new album that came out. And I also want to, I've reached out to Barbarian. I've reached out to CFAX and CON Verse as well. Reached out to Res One, hoping that we can get some little interviews here, man. Little 15, 20-minute interviews type of idea. So I think that'd be so freaking cool. And if I'm not mistaken, before people are asking for CFAX, no, CON Verse, man. His he wanted to be in the chat tonight. He wanted to be part of this, but his wife's birthday is tonight, and I told him, hey man, you got to take care of your woman. If you come on here and ignore your woman on her birthday, she's gonna hate me forever, and I don't want that shit to happen. So yo, man, I love that CFAX is along for the ride though. So let's keep it going. Dabla seems like a cool friggin' guy, and hopefully one day I can interview him. Sit down, have a beer with him. It'd be so friggin' sweet. All right, let's go.
Don't get me started. The new wave sound retarded. What do you mean I can't say retarded? Whole world's gone spasticated. What, you an expert in spastic behavior now? Next you'll be telling me I'm not special. Yeah, it's kinda dreadful. It's just a vessel. Play the game, son. What do you think that I get my name from? And I get a cold monk shoulder now. You can break all the rules.
Okay, before I get too far in this track, I think if I'm not mistaken, when I was adding this to my list, he's got like 3 different dudes doing production on this track. If I'm not mistaken, he's got shit. No, I forget. Yeah, man. He's got like 3 dudes. Pete Cannon is one of the guys. Somebody tells me Dirty Dyke as well. But so I can just imagine how crazy this friggin' beat. And it's already a little bit bonkers here. I can only imagine what this beat is going to be like if you get 3. Some guy is the only guy on here doing this, or is it some guy, Pete Cannon? Anyway, hang on, my dog's going a little bit crazy. You okay down there? Yeah? All right. Let's get back into it.
Don't get me started. The new wave sound retarded. What do you mean I can't say retarded? Whole world's gone spasticated. What, you an expert in spastic behavior now? Next you'll be telling me I'm not special. Yeah, it's kinda dreadful. It's just a vessel. Play the game, son. What do you think that I get my name from? And I get a cold monk shoulder now. You can break all the rules and not change one. Back square, wrap them up, pack your bag for the bureau. Heard about this and that, but end of the day, the do though. Shame that. That's some shit you can't claim back. Can't say jack, can't change the fact that you're regurgitating that same crap now. It's hard to stay inspired. Or maybe it's the way I'm wired. Or maybe it's the way I'm made, but that wave you're on is just a waste of fire. Hold up, you never turned me into a product, so everybody got knocked out, still got up. See the way the boys work rate, just shut up. Shit, I didn't even mean to blow the whole spot up. Add another dollar, well up, everything I've said, man, I honoured. Put the whole game on his head with a fodder. Oh gosh, that's a little gas you've swallowed. As I was saying, these lot love a bit of drama playing in the background that I can't live without it. That mind control and that darn brain. Only human, gotta work on your own improvement. You can move on a day-to-day or sign up, join a movement, and upgrade to a humanoid and join all the slaves who stayed employed and pump babies out and let strangers raise them because you ain't got time and it ain't a choice. And you're pissed because you think the whole world's against you and it is convincing you're paranoid, madanoid because you want that ride.
I know you cats have heard me say this a million friggin' times, man, but the videos that you guys produce over in the UK are just stupid. The fact that the production level that you see over there for groups and artists that are considered underground it's mind blowing to me because I mean I know the quality of cameras and all that kind of shit have changed over the years. The fact that now there's been Hollywood movies shot on an iPhone. I get that, but I mean the fact that Dabble is considered, what I understand, is an underground artist, and the fact that he's got this like high quality animation video to go with this track, man, it just blows my mind. And I was thinking that when I was doing the last Verb T Ill Informed track, and I'm thinking like, what the hell, man? Like the amount of money that High Focus must be putting into their artists. The fact that you had Verbs and Mr. Slips coming out with stuff. You had Flip Tricks coming out with new stuff. You had did I say Verbs and Mr. Slips? Flip Tricks and Verb T and Ill Informed, like all come in, and Coops, like, well, friggin' even Tremendous as well. So many artists coming out right now with new videos, all on High Focus. Just an example. It just goes to show you just how important all three aspects of it is. It really is, it's mind blowing to me just how good everything is over there. Yeah, man. Just wanted to say that.
The guy cheat to say that shit like a Polaroid, I know it's not real. Can't convince them they've got pills. Mix them into your routine, crush them into your square meals. Tell me, how does that there feel? Knocking back with them spare wheels. Spare me all of them details. All I care about are these force fields. Hey, death moves, defibrillators and test tubes. You flip the pages, I fill them up. I've been sick for ages, your rent's due. Flight mode, silk smooth as my night robe. Still rock a crack in my iPhone while I unicycle that tightrope. Hey. The fuck you writing? You lot so unexciting. How'd you get so fucking boring? How'd you be so uninspiring? Your whole style is uninviting. Go and keep on typing, we'll see you smiling. Spread fear, can't tell me shit. Yeah, get it lit, cause I'm a fucking vibes man. Mars o'clock. Funny when you think I was started off. I never knew hip hop would take me this far. When I get going, it's hard to stop. And I never got along with Lady Luck, so don't be surprised if she pass you off. I've got 6 million ways to die in my head. Drop 300 mics to my lava top now. Turn it up, tickle that red till they're burning up. Boy ain't scared like Bernie Mac, nor London B-net murderer. And these steps might rock up the vertebra, herbaler, fetch an interpreter. Why would you want a life of servitude when you can just work on the Merkaba? For me, it's all about the curvature. They ain't nothing but part of the furniture. Every mark that I make stay permanent. Come near to the church of the worshippers, making me loud. Anything I dirty up, work it out. Don't take it personal, especially when I'm busting proverbial. It was terminal, but let's just burn it all down.
Wow, is it really now? Wow, is it really now? Wow, is it really?
So this is something, I mean, this is like, this is a different kind of Dabble that I'm used to, but he still kills it too, man. And I've said the same thing about Dirty Dyke a lot of times. Is what I like about Dyke is the fact that he can be a complete clown like he is on like Pork Pie, for example. But then he can turn around and do a track with Contact Play and just produce some of the most mind-opening, important lyrics that'll have you unpacking that shit for days. And I feel that with Dabble as well. Is he's a chameleon, man. He's got so many different ways that he can do shit, and I think he often gets overlooked as an artist, at least for me. I don't have a whole lot of people asking for him or bringing him up in conversation, and he's definitely one of my favorites, man, for sure. The guy is, in my mind, the guy is remarkable anyway. Even though this track is different for me, I'm still feeling it for sure.
Wow, is it really now? Wow, is it?
Sorry about pausing it again, but I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. But have you ever watched Dabble as a day in the life of Dabble, where he goes to the fair and he rides the rides and stuff? I was friggin', I had tears in my eyes. I was laughing so much. It was friggin' hilarious. Sorry, I'm gonna let my dog out for a second. Just give me a sec. Yes, I'm wearing pajama pants, in case anyone's wondering. Speaking of which, check out this. So this shirt here. I'm wearing this hoodie called the Soul Sanctuary. This is a logo that I designed for Vanessa. Yeah, man, she does a lot of spiritual stuff, and she's a Reiki master. She's a life coach, all that kind of stuff. You know, she is so important to me in terms of keeping my mind and soul and all that kind of shit in the right place. Yeah, man. So I've actually talked to Jake about it. You can go to soulsanctuary.com, check it out if you're interested. She got blogs and all that kind of stuff. You know, and I think that's another reason why I connect so much with the high focus crew, man, is they get into that. Oh man, Michael's also a Reiki practitioner. That's cool, man. So that's why I get into high focus. I think I connect with them so much because they talk about that type of stuff. You know, talking about chakras and third eyes and the universe and all that kind of stuff. I connect with that on a whole different level for me. I mean, I live that in my day-to-day life, so that's why I connect with them a little bit different. Yeah, man, look at that, man. What a friggin' trio. P. Cannon, Dirty Dyke, and Ghost Town. Like, 3 of the best producers that have ever touched the pads, man. And they throw them together on one track. Just stupid. Hey, man, and speaking of producers, CFAX, if you're still on here, pal, another big shout out to CFAX. Dude, I got to tell you, what you did and what you've been doing, masterful, my friend. I love everything you were doing. Incredible. Big shout out to you, man. You deserve many more views, much more love, and, you know, I gotta tell you, dude, what I heard yesterday was one of my favorite songs since I started this. I can't believe we're getting close to a year already. But yeah, man, nothing but love for you and CON Verse for sure. All right, Stuart. Thanks for stopping by, checking it out. Have a good day at work tomorrow, buddy.
Ready for magic? New Sunlight Advanced removes even baked-on grease the first time. New Sunlight Advanced.
Trying to find my list here again, guys. So one sec.
Make life a little easier. Try Walmart.ca's free grocery pickup.
So what we got here, we got Brothers of the Stone, Go Hate. It features Reef. First time I've ever heard Reef, well, I shouldn't say that. First time in a long time that I heard Reef was on that Inglorious Poet track, man. It seemed like it seemed like forever. I'd almost forgotten about the dude. And to have him pop up there was pretty sweet. So yeah, man, Brothers of the Stone, you guys have been asking for brothers for a while. So yeah, man, I'm gonna check out this track. Features Reef, Lost Cause. Let's go. This is an L4 beat, ain't it? Like, Jesus Christ, this family, man. I keep going back and forth, man. I honestly do keep going back and forth between Leaf and Ill-Informed. There's so much alike, but I've been getting a lot more Ill-Informed lately. Obviously, with his work with Verb T. But the start of this song, it ain't the booze talking, man. This freaking jeez.
Sometimes it makes me homesick. I see too many red boys, but no, they're never homeless, trying to squat in hip hop. But the real will make them homeless, cause they're the wrong.
Man, it's been far too friggin' long since I've done some BVA. My goodness. I've had, pardon me, I've had a few people ask for, pardon me, it's a beer, man. A few people asked for more BVA. I know this isn't a solo track, but it seems like it's been forever since I've done any BVA, man. So it's nice to hear him again. And I love that friggin' bar. I'm so far out. He's friggin' homesick because he's so far out. And he's going to leave these. Oh, what did I do? Sorry, guys. I fucked up. Oh, shit. Hang on a second. I'm going to have to watch a commercial for a second.
I saw on a YouTube video, they use this like extension called Honey. It automatically searches.
Hey man, the beginning of the song is so friggin' good anyways. I don't give a shit that I got to hear it again. But yeah, man, it's so cool to have BVA back on the channel, 100%. And originally, it may have been Ali Fraser who mentioned it. To try to stay away from high focus on this one. And that was my plan. Although this was a track that I've been wanting to get in a long time for a number of reasons. But yeah, man. So this is I think this is the only high focus track on this stream, I believe. Anyway, so yeah, man, let's go here.
Sometimes it makes me homesick. I see too many red boys, but no, they're never homeless, trying to squat in hip hop. But the real will make them homeless, cause they're the wrong side of the tracks, and there's no trains coming. They don't know fuck all, but they're loving to explain something. I see your brain thumping, pumping the negative thoughts, scared to admit someone else has got some better shit. You need to get a hit, you need to make a club banger. Nah, we tight and raw hip hop with a rusty spanner. And the anacondas, we can see you sliver in the circle of respect. Isn't something that you're living in. You're giving in to temptation. Why you hate it? Let the good times flow. But you got some constipation. Money makers to crew breakers and every hater. I say goodbye. I hope I don't see you later. You can carry on and hate me. You were never meant to rape me. This is real here, don't mistake me. You can't change me. Take your best shots, you won't break me.
Hey man, I gotta say this freaking hook is hilarious. I love it. But I think I've mentioned this before. It wouldn't be the first time, I'm sure. but the first few tracks I did of the Four Owls, I was not in any way, shape, or form a BVA fan. I kind of felt like he didn't belong with this crew. I didn't think that. But the more I listened to him, the more it's kind of like you guys were talking about Cult of the Damned. The more I listened to BVA, the more I realized just how genius he is as an MC. And I got nothing but respect for this dude, man. And as far as I'm concerned, the new, I guess it's not new now, but the latest Four Owls LP that came out, like BVA, in my mind, kills every single song on that album. He is 100% matured as a writer and as an MC. And I'm a huge friggin' fan, man. 100%. I see a little buffering going on here on my screen, so hopefully that ain't a sign of bad things to come. Anyway, I'll keep it going.
Wow, you can carry on and hate me. You were never meant to rape me. This is real here, don't mistake me. You can't change me. Take your best shots, it won't break me.
Yeah, catch me in Holland, bottle of gin, smoking some hash. Mind roaming to some Ethiopian jazz. This is freedom in the form of opening pads. Writing my soul on the page.
I know that he didn't do that on purpose, but I just love that where he says Ethiopian jazz, and the freaking ill-informed comes in with that horn. Man, that's sick.
Bottle of gin, smoking some hash. Mind roaming to some Ethiopian jazz. This is freedom in the form of opening pads. Writing my soul on the page. Some focus is cash. Rappers nowadays this quick, holding the bag. That can never beat me, even if I'm holding my last. I'll invest and rearrange the best. It's never tame. Fuck with me, you rather go blind, boy. Like Etta James, forever came, forever pun, forever big. I never give in or up. I never did. I was cut from heaven's rib, a cloth of a certain shit. You can't fuck with me, dog. Lost cause, it's the kid. Even though I'm 30, going on 31, it's still big blunts, bad bitches and dirty guns. West Philly, South Philly, North Philly, you heard we run. Yeah, we bust quick like the first to come, and I'm done. You can carry on and hate me. You were never meant to rape me. This is real here, don't mistake me. You can't change me. Take your best shots, it won't break me. You
That was Leafy.
yeah. You were never meant to rape me. This is
Hopefully.
real here, don't mistake me. You can't change me. Take your best shots, it won't break me. Yo, different face, same case. I guess that they never knew that he won't accomplish all that shit that he said he'll do. Cause he's too concerned with hating people in his own crew. Or the point of view of anybody trying to break through. By the time it takes you to hate on everything you see, you realize the time's gone, it wasn't meant to be. Deep down, I know that you thought it was your destiny.
I love that friggin' line, man. Like, I've been told, I don't hide the fact at all. More lagging than a plumber's convention. Sorry about that. I apologize, man. Talking about this bar by Leaf, talking about hating, and just how you spend so much time and energy hating on some shit, and then you find out in the long run it ain't worth your time, basically. I was told, I don't hide the fact that, I went through some dark times, some dark shit, and when men don't want to talk about that type of stuff, it can be very dangerous. And so I have no trouble talking about the fact that going to a therapist went a long way to saving my life and keeping me on this planet. And something that the therapist had told me, I was told that a certain person was going to hate me for the rest of their life. And I hung on to that shit, man, for a long time. And the therapist told me that they feel sorry for that person because hate takes so much energy, man. It takes so much time and energy to hate on some motherfucker that they feel sorry for that person. And I agree now that I think about it. I think about that, man. The amount of time and energy that we spend being pissed off at people that don't even know that we're being pissed off at them at that time. we take everything so friggin' personally. Somebody cuts you off in traffic immediately, you're like, that motherfucker did it to me. And, and it has nothing to do with you. It's that person. It's their shit. But we spend so much time hating, and it never, ever pays off, man. It doesn't do anybody any good except put you in the ground quicker than you need to be, man. That's 100% facts.
Anybody trying to break through, by the time it takes you to hate on everything you see, you realize your time's gone, it wasn't meant to be. Deep down I know that you thought it was your destiny, but real skills to earn that ego comes free. I don't want that to be me, so I stay with an open mind.
Real skills take time, that ego comes free. God damn, son. Seriously. Leaf Dog has some of the most deepest shit, man, that he puts on in his rhymes. He drops these friggin' gems, man. That is friggin' brilliant. God damn.
Was your destiny, but real skills to earn that ego comes free. I don't want that to be me, so I stay with an open mind, like a soldier with a scalpel opening this gun of mine. When I find people fronting on the cover that I've got, you see they never flick the page or even read the plot. This could never stop, these are well-known facts. Nobody would be safe if it wasn't for the twats. The most important thing in my lifetime, looking back, was learning how to be myself. Fuck learning how to act. You can carry on and hate me.
God, man.
This is
Oh my goodness. He spent time trying to figure out who he is himself. Fuck learning how to act, man. Screw trying to fit into this friggin' square, round peg into a square hole, or however you say that stupid saying. But it's like, it's so much like they learn how to act. How many times have we been told that growing up? Like, learn how to act, man. And there is some, in terms of, of course, there's some decorum shit that we have to do. Please and thank you, all that manners stuff. Of course. But man, like, so many people are like that. They are told to act a certain way. And so in order to fit in society and to maintain a path that they've been told to take. And Leaf Dog's like, man, I'm just trying to figure out who the hell I am, man. Like, oh shit, man, that's such a deep bar. I gotta bring it back and hear that again.
You see, they never flick the page or even read the plot. This could never stop, these are well-known facts. Nobody would be safe if it wasn't for the twats. The most important thing in my lifetime, looking back, was learning how to be myself. Fuck learning how to act. You can carry on and hate me. You were never meant to rate.
Just like I was saying, man, friggin' he slips these bars into these songs, and it's so easy just to ignore it and go on because he starts the hook. Friggin' a gem, man, straight up gem from Leaf Dog there. Unbelievable.
Known facts, nobody would be safe if it wasn't for the twats. The most important thing in my lifetime, looking back, was learning how to be myself. Fuck learning how to act. You can carry on and hate me. You were never meant to rate me. This is real here, don't mistake me. You can't change me. Take your best shots, it won't break me. You can carry on and hate me. You were never meant to rate me. This is real here, don't mistake me. You can't change me. Take your best shots, it won't break me.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Oscar here because he's talking about the fact that people don't realize they're not themselves, are just projecting to others, man. And that's so friggin' true. And it brings me back to that bar in the track I did yesterday, the right to speak bar, talking about how a little bit about going to the bar where there's nothing but bad energy, and you put on your smart clothes or whatever. But it's basically putting on a mask, man. Like you're presenting yourself in a way that really isn't you. And I've often talked to Vanessa about this: the fact that nobody really knows the real you, man. Like, and I don't even think most people even know their real self themselves. But like, there's nobody in your life right now that knows the real you, man. I really do believe that. We always keep a little bit back from even the people we love. We keep that shit, man. We keep that back, and nobody really knows. And that's why a motherfucker will kill like a bunch of people, and the neighbors would be like, he seemed like such a nice guy. Meanwhile, he's got friggin' 100 people buried in his basement. Because, I mean, that's the way it is, man. We hide shit all the time. And it brings me back to when I first learned how to meditate. The guy that taught me my meditation, I started talking about the fact that I had a friend who was always negative, the most negative guy I've ever met, and he kept asking me about like why is he negative? So then I'd give him an answer, and he's like, well, that's you projecting on him. So then I give him another answer, well, that's you projecting on him. And the more I realize that, the more it's like, well, all that shit, like, you look at somebody and you automatically have an opinion of someone, but that opinion is shit in your own head. And it's not necessarily what you're doing, it's how you perceive what they're doing. And ever since that time, man, it's stuck in my head, and I've tried to use that in my day-to-day life. And it does make a big difference, especially when you go to a store or whatever, or you go for dinner, and the waitress is in a bad headspace or whatever, and you think somehow she's being a bitch just to me. And 99% of the time, it has nothing to do with you. It's just she's going through some shit, like you're going through some shit. It's just she happens to be at work because she's got to pay the bills. Anyways, man, it's just something to think about in your day-to-day life. So let's go on. This next one, my chair is freaking squeaking. I'm sorry if it's popping up on your on the audio here. So this track's Foreign Beggars, Travelers, features Dr. Syntax. Another dude, man. Another guy that I haven't had enough of. Dr. Syntax, for sure. The dude, I call him the science teacher because he's to me, he looks like a freaking science teacher or a math teacher. This is an average looking dude that can just spit like he's just ridiculous. So Foreign Beggars, Travelers features Dr. Syntax. Oh, no. Sorry, out of order. My mistake. This is NLP. Heavyweights features Leaf Dog. It's my first time I'm hearing Eric the Red. Actually, it's a lie. I've heard Eric the Red before on Legacy. I think he's on Legacy, if I'm not mistaken. Ill-Informed on the beat. Smellington Piff. Yeah, man. So let's go. Let's check this out.
Give me the mic and let me talk in it. I got a new flow, so here's the formula. If there ain't nothing out the ordinary, then it's definitely boring me. I came to party, spack out and get rowdy. I don't give a shit if no one here's heard about me. I've done this since the day I was down and out, G. But now we're back with the banger on an outing to smash shows up and down like a yo-yo. How's it sounding? Quite profound and overly grounded. The rave we found it, so let me see you bounce it. Rock the foundations of the council housing. I'm proud to represent the UK. Come gather round this.
Okay, first off, Ill-Informed kills the beat again, which is, I don't know how many times I can say that, because the guy is ridiculous. Everything he touches is friggin' gold. Anyone know who this dude is? He doesn't look familiar to me. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna bring this back here. Just bring it back a little bit.
How's it sounding? Quite profound and overly grounded. The rave we found it, so let me see you bounce it. Rock the foundations of the council housing. I'm proud to represent the UK. Come gather round this. As I spray sound waves, feel like you're drowning in the heavyweight bass. Give whack MCs a hounding to get the hell up off the stage. There's no time to waste. Let me show them how we get down and in so many different ways. I'm running breaks around
washed up. I make the cash stretch out like elastic. Give me the hash and I'll be dipping it in plastic. I got a plot and scheme because my pockets are plastic. Need food in my tummy, I'm as thin as a matchstick. But when I get on the mic, I come through with the fat shit. My raps are dirty like a cannibal's feces. Smelling.
Nice, man. I like myself. I friggin' like Piff, man. Like another one of those dudes that I haven't had enough on this channel, for sure. That one solo track I did was friggin' cool. And also, my introduction to Piff was on that 4 Hours track, man. But yeah, that friggin' bar talking about being skinny as a matchstick, but when he's dropping rhymes, he drops the fat shit. Nice.
Come through with the fat shit. My raps are dirty like a cannibal's feces. Smelling like deceased meat, a whole different species. Coming from the septic pit, inflicting heebie-jeebies. NLP induced epileptic bits with an eclectic mix of hectic tricks. From a skeptic's perspective, you need a detective to respect this shit. Selectively pick the collective I'm connected with.
It's the out of this world theorist, having an out of body experience, probably delirious. Sleepless nights, shape shifting at new heights. Drop 2 flights like a broken lift. Rising up from the smoky abyss. Motor mouth found the light, quirky and split. Okey dokey, the dance of death. Opposite of perverted. I'm just getting shit off my chest. Don't promote violence, pay your respects. A moment of silence with a lifetime to turn deaf. Looking over a pretty shitty cityscape. Nose in the air for herb scents. Sugar mama's bread purses, bottomless with no pence. No change, no spawns. Smelling like I just clambered out of a pond. Take us how you want, post, eat, hang and Smellington.
Yo, it's too pissed to spit, so he sticks to freestyling. Burn so much weed they renamed it bleed.
Okay, I got to figure out who NLP is. Is it all these cats, or is it just? Hang on a sec here. So NLP featuring Leaf Dog. So all these cats are together, and Leaf Dog's this feature on the track. Okay.
Hang and Smellington.
Yo, it's too pissed to spit, so he sticks to freestyling. Burn so much weed they renamed it bleed flying. I look for shit samples with cracking and bad timing. Like a pimp whenever I open my mouth, I'm rhyming. No banana pills on these hills, no big budget or new deals. Get it on the page before I die like writing out wills. Swallowing both pills, close to those that grow up on no frills. Don't get framed like Vince with all stills. I act dumb and speak wisely. Stroking black ivory is where they find me. Your daughter lets me sign her, but you were never signing me to grind me. Follow lessons that only time will see, don't mind me. I let the music set my mind free. Roll with my
I gotta bring that back.
get framed like Vince with all stills. I act dumb and speak wisely. Stroking black ivory is where they find me. Your daughter lets me sign her, but you were never signing me to grind me. Follow lessons that only time will see, don't mind me. I let the music set my mind free. Roll with my brothers like a second name was Isley. Run tracks in the race and never feel the need to time me. No power and still fly. Hand guides behind the mics like MF do. Got the speakers resonating like the temple of boom. Man, I never worship a false pop idol. I do the cycle, but the KOS one Bible. My sounds insightful, make music.
Okay, this is going to be a. This is going to sound worse than what I mean it to be. At 100%, I do not mean this disrespectful. But Eric the Red sounds exactly like you expect him to look or expect him to sound, man. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it, but when I see this dude, it's exactly the voice that I expect to be coming out of Eric the Red for sure.
Mind free, roll with my brothers like a second name was Isley. Run tracks in the race and never feel the need to time me. No power and still fly. Hand guides behind the mics like MF do. Got the speakers resonating like the temple of boom. Man, I never worship a false pop idol. I do the cycle, but the KOS one Bible. My sounds insightful, make music for the ancients. Giving me the ability to kill stages through the ages. Writing scriptures on the pages, rattling cages with my flow so contagious. Holy destiny, the best to be ahead of me. Contest to be a recipe for hotting up the next MC. All the eyes can see the true power at the score. Got that off-key, ill shit, sounding so raw. Personic temples, rap over sick instrumentals. Big up to the vandals, painting tracks and panels. Producers cutting samples, DJs scratching vinyls. And all the ill MCs and singers dropping
That's a cool track, man. I like that. We got a lot of Leaf Dog tonight, and hey, man, that's just the way it goes. When you got Canadian Dad Reacts, you got Leaf Dog. That's for sure, man. He's my boy. So, all right, so now we're going to drop on some foreign beggars with Dr. Syntax. So I think I've only done one foreign beggars track, I believe, man. And that was a long friggin' time ago. And I remember enjoying them. It was after it was after that MC died, I believe. I may be mixing that up, but I know the one guy has passed away. I don't remember if I was asked to do it because I can't remember if I was asked to do Foreign Beggars because the MC passed away. Metropolis, just thank you very much. But I don't know if that's the reason why I was asked to do it or if he had passed away before. But yeah, man, I remember being a fan of the track for sure. And I've already talked about Syntax, so without further ado, let's jump right in.
As travelers exploring rap parameters. That's why these amateur challengers wanna stab at us. Born of a metal that attracts like a magnet does. It's or attacks, chop a dag, nab it, and we're back to class. We roam as travelers exploring rap parameters. That's why these amateur challengers wanna stab at us. Born of a metal that attracts like a magnet does. It's or attacks, chop a dag.
Man, this track or this melody and beat is bonkers. I like this.
Because a coal mine tunnel worker who borrowed further the slow grind, drawer of a pro shine subtle chirpser. It's the earth while earth, no longer fresh face. War torn, vexed state, porn who screams checkmate. Coat of arms adorns my chest plate, but I don't fight for the monarchy. I scuff for my own freedom with a pitchfork. Lowly peasant with a slick talk, known to distort thoughts. When the script war, coarse grain, thicky Ross, owner of a false name, solo revolutionary liberal who caused a change. I call names. I've been known to throw stones. It's the war veteran, crawled home with broke bones. Yo, could he be the last of the heroes? Maybe just a simpleton bastard, a zero. Looks like he fooled the whole town. Still, it's kinda eerie how he holds glow, moves with no sound. I'm a dab-handed savage, attacks on your camp's flank like a phalanx of mad ants trying to nab scram. I'll have a tad bland bad man scram with damp pants, filling pads with angst like Anne Frank. My style's brighter than a gas lamp, so I attract fans rapid like rats to a trash can. Gripping mics till they crack and I get left with a hand cramp like a bite from a bat's fangs. The jam's out when all I've done is stagger through the door of the tour bus drunk. Frauds all abhor us and call us cunts. We were born to perform, they were born to be shunned. Debauchery, son, going full bore until all of you jump and applause for us comes. Of course you'll be calling this.
Man, if you guys remember from earlier stuff, I really do dig this style when an MC will when MC will follow an MC will follow an MC, like when there's no hooks or any of that kind of shit, where they just keep following each other. I'm a big fan of that for sure. And I'm really digging what they're doing here, man. The beat is sick. The flows are ridiculous. I'm digging all three of these dudes right now.
And call us cunts. We were born to perform, they were born to be shunned. Debauchery, son, going full bore until all of you jump and applause for us comes. Of course you'll be calling this fun. You're loving how our chorus is pumped to the force of the drum. Yo, Tyrannosaur, manta ray, action pack, galacticon. Plastic face, dapper Dan, banished from an action bone. The armor-clad man of the scallywag, wreck of God. Gladly back the souls of those who blemished as he cleft the rod. He blessed the solemn with a wishful tale, sipped a bit of ale and disappeared like ships and gripped the sail. A splintered pair was what was left of him, a rusty hinge, crusted fringe, bucket through with festive things. And who was he?
Okay, I could be wrong, but this track feels so much different than the other Foreign Beggars track that I did, man. This is hitting different, for sure. I'm digging this.
And disappeared like ships and gripped the sail. A splintered pair was what was left of him, a rusty hinge, crusted fringe, bucket through with festive things. And who was he to flee the massacre? The deeply incapacitated, plastinated character, the jailbait ambassador, source of a stranger balance that can only be the start of a passion containing canister. Yo, I managed to walk across the earth with no scars, no crimes, no stars, no guards, no arms, no harm.
alone and touch the family. Canopy, the we're just the products of mass insanity.
We roam as travelers, exploring rap parameters. That's why these amateur challengers wanna stab at us. Born of a metal that attracts like a magnet does. It's or attacks, chop a dag, nab it, and we're back to class. We roam as travelers, exploring rap parameters. That's why these amateur challengers wanna stab at us. Born of a metal that attracts like a magnet does. It's or attacks, chop a dag, nab it, and we're back to class. Chop a dag, or attack, no names. Chop a back to pass, back to pass. Or attacks, chop a dag, nab it.
Oh man, I wanted that to be longer.
Calling sharper than a scythe might, I write by night. Painting pictures in your twilight, the I-5 blower, the I bowl smoker, the crow broker, sound killer, stone cold, the beat flow, freak show, heaps know the speed, so we keep pros, dealing, cold feeding close the deal, bro. Steel toe sentinel, runners will send to kill, the death blow professional, decibel test the skill. It's the
God damn, man, I gotta check out some more Form Beggars. That's sick. That was just sick. You gotta let me know what song that was for sure. What do we got next? I think we got some Split Profits, man.
You need a Toyota truck. A truck that can keep up with your pace. A truck that can set the pace. Handle everything you throw at it.
So we got Split Profits, Family Trees. Man, you guys know I love Split Profits, man. It's funny because growing up, I always felt like, I don't know why it was like this, maybe because I grew up listening to rap music, and before it was like you're either East Coast or West Coast. You couldn't like both. You couldn't like both because it was somehow considered incorrect. But so it was always in my mind where you had to pick one or the other. So yeah, I was a Marvel guy and not a DC guy. I was a Star Wars guy, not a Star Trek guy. And that kind of shit has stuck with me. Even I'm like extremely loyal in terms of I pick something, I stick with it. I'm loyal. You heading out, man? All right, man. See you, Jigsaw. Thanks for coming by, man. I know it's late. Have a good night, brother. So when I first started this channel, I was my introduction, as you guys know, was the Four Owls, and I was kind of worried, man, that the Four Owls had some shit with Split Profits. I was so friggin' worried because I heard a Split Profits track and I'm like, man, I like these dudes too. The worst thing for me would have been if these guys didn't get along together. If they hated each other or there's some kind of beef, I'd have been so upset. And the fact that they get along and they appear on each other's tracks and stuff, I freaking love it. And that's another thing I love about the UK, man, is there's so many people that appear on each other's tracks, on each other's record companies. Yeah, it's so friggin' nice, man. There isn't any of this bullshit. I'm sure there are some beef that goes on. I know there's some stuff in the past that we've talked about. Yeah, man, but I love the fact that Split Profits and Four Owls guys, I'm glad that they get along because I love both of these guys equally. So yeah, man, I'm excited to hear this track. Huge Split Profits fan. So let's jump right in.
Yo, the Prophets, man, those kids ain't nothing like the rest are. We rep harder when music's involved, we get far. Just know we're ruthless with a pad. I ain't talking GTA when I say we got this game in the bag. You stay gonna defend nothing while we make an attack. Every fake in the lab get munched like beef placed in the back. We used to sit in our basement on tracks. Now we're on the stage making plans on taking it back. Couldn't make us collapse.
The prodigal monk of prophecy, Split Profit on the beat with bad habits and the rest of the crew on some madness. We can ripple a potential to unlock deep in our mental. Stay guided by vibrations, music is more than essential. For me to get to where I wanna be, you wanna be, just wanna be, but don't wanna see the.
Hey man, that friggin' bar, man. Especially now more than ever, music is more than essential. Especially more now than ever. How true is that friggin' bar, man? I don't know too much about what's going on over there, but the fact that the fact that they had those freaking advertisements telling artists like basically go find a different job, man. And that just it amazes me, the fact that that's the thinking behind it. Like, if you're an artist in any way, shape, or form, too friggin' bad, it's not going to work for you. Go get another job, because that's just the way life is going to be. But I think about the fact, like, if COVID never happened, man, like I know COVID is shit, and I really hope that we make it through this. But like the fact that if there was no COVID, I never would have got to this channel. I never would have started doing these reactions, because basically I needed an outlet. I want to do something different with my creativity. So, the fact that COVID happened is the reason why we're on here tonight, man, shooting the shit, listening to music for the first time, at least me. So it has led to some amazing things, and has led to some really, really horrible things. And music plays a huge part in that for me, and all of this, man. So the fact that music is essential, friggin' right, is essential, man. 100%. If you don't, I don't know where I'd be in my life without music. That's the truth, for sure.
Then essential for me to get to where I wanna be. You wanna be, just wanna be, but don't wanna see the truth. This isn't a spoof, but it's my fence. He's trying to free the roots and grow and improve. My hat's off to you. You help me do what I do. These boo beaters make your crew look like Blue Peters. Blue speakers, tunes sticking out like some huge features. That suit Nietzsche with a reefer and a 2-liter beverage in my hand. Blue squeezer to your new Beamer. Truth seeker / cynic turns Q preacher, desperate to escape like huge creatures chewing zookeepers. The crew's deep, yours is feeble like a blue fetus. New seasons coming with some tunes that induce seizures. I spray saliva or you gout rivals. Take a bow aside until we rush a click just like the outsiders. Ox and vibers out with nothing but a fiber. Strictly raggle, see me roundhouse and your chick like crouching tiger. Striking viper, Rizzler gritty in the light of every give my hands, I'm tidying up some knots in moral fiber. Corporal punishment on writers. Burning when I flow just like cystitis. It's who's Royal Highness, William the finest. My bars are like the last words of a dying man. You want the mic, you'll have to pray from my dying hand. I ain't laying, man, I jump in the fire from the frying pan.
Okay, so Jake made me a list here. I have 2 tongues, this guy's called. First time ever hearing anything from this dude. Even though all the Split Profit tracks I've done, this is the first time he's popped up. I'm going to bring it back here, just make sure I give him a full look here. And friggin' no surprise, Joey and Bill come on here and do their shit. And it's the same thing with those guys, kind of like it was with BVA for me. I wasn't too sure about them when I first heard them. And then the more that I've heard, the more I really dig their sound, their flow. They've really, really, really grown on me. 100%, man.
Cystitis, it's who's Royal Highness, William the finest. My bars are like the last words of a dying man. You want the mic, you'll have to pray from my dying hand. I ain't laying, man, I jump into the fire from the frying pan. My flows are like leaping from the stratosphere and trying to land. Hey yo, I'm on a level when there ain't nobody higher than. Tongues of slew crews trying to take out entire clans. I ain't playing, check my diagrams. Iron lungs, iron fists, dropping heavy like a Iron Man. It's that skinny blazer / chinny shaker.
Man, he's pretty... Now I refer to your list. Sorry, Jake. This dude, man, why isn't he not on more of Packing the Mac? Why is he not on more 2 Tongues, man? Why is he not on more Split Profits tracks? Is he just new? Or is this a newer track and he's just new to the group, or what's the deal, man? He was pretty freaking. He was sweet, man. He was sick. I don't know, man. Let me know.
Entire clans. I ain't playing, check my diagrams. Iron lungs, iron fists, dropping heavy like a Iron Man. It's that
skinny blazer slash tinny shaker slash lyric spitting liquidator of whack gimmicks to that the finished flavor. We stack the tracks like a friggin' railer. While rappers sit on their backs like their chair legs are giving way to the pressure. In the trailer baking the best up with Walter wagging it. Lighting spliff debating the weather, there's no denying this. We're writers of excellence like Mike Tiger scripts. Hide your shit, we came in the game on some live Tiger trip. That homegrown, organic, so dope, raw magic to cause damage to any dons claiming he's more savage. Watch the prophets talk manic, force back and forth like it rank. Sons of the city, we were born rapping. The crazy lot, high as fuck, yeah, maybe what? We drink enough to strip a pub of his daily stock. Then display insanely hot skills when you're plainly not. Listen, stop, sit and watch or vacate the spot.
I work on money, then I smoke it. The joke is, I'm
Friggin' daddy, man. What a friggin'... I love that dude, too. He's all about that swagger, man. I love the kid, for sure. And now this dude, too, I just saw jump on the track. Blanca? It'd be the first time I'm hearing him. I follow Rez, his clothing company, Fatty Lou. Blanca is like his main model for a lot of his shit. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure you have. So this would be my first time hearing him too, because I've often thought I've seen him in videos, and I'm wondering like, what the hell is he doing if he's part of the crew? He's never been in a song, so this is my first time checking him out. So.
Watch or vacate the spot.
I work on money, then I smoke it. The joke is, I'm always angry after like I flip loads of broke shit. Bill beats and toast splits, but blunts to roach kids. The same stay contained like explosives in psychosis. Never coke sniff, I'm fine sipping kids you can. Misty blinds looking like Van Diamonds and sinking side. As if the side sipping drinks and vibes. I'm never thinking twice, grab the biggest bottle, fuck a different side.
So I was guessing that's Bad Habits that did that. The guy at the end. I freaking love Bad Habits too, man. Producer. Yeah, I have to tell you. I mean, I dug that track, but yeah, man, I could. That was probably my least favorite verse out of it. That's just me. To each their own. So we're getting down to our last track. It's Defenders of Style, 419. There's 11 tracks, man. This will be the 11 tracks. We're on almost 2 hours on this live stream, man. It's been fun so far. Before we hit it up, does anybody have any questions or whatever? So Gavin's saying he lives in France, so I'm guessing he's talking about Two Tongues. That's probably why he's not in many tracks. Hey man, Sparks is up here. Nice. Yeah, man. Spark again. Remember when I was talking about earlier about the artists and stuff? Sparks is another one of those cats, man. Nothing but open arms, and knowing what we're doing here is not doing anything other than trying to spread the love of UK hip hop, man. And I just love. There's Vanessa, Canadian mom. Thanks, Vanessa. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, Sparks has been another one of those cats, man, that have welcomed me with open arms, and is just thankful that we've built this community that just on here, doing our thing, loving hip hop, spreading the word. I wish that there were more people over here that that would take the time. I've tried so hard, guys. Seriously, I go on Twitter sometimes under my my other Ali's going to put his pants back on. Like there's so many times on Twitter and stuff on my other account, which, you know, people will be talking how horrible the North American hip hop is nowadays, and you know, they're talking shit about it and how there's no good rappers out anymore and all that kind of stuff. So many times, man, I try to get these people's like, dude, here, check out this link, listen to this artist. Like they're doing shit in the UK that'll blow your mind, and I try all the time, and unfortunately, nobody is interested, man. And it's so friggin' sad. You know, they would rather bitch and moan and complain about how shitty hip hop is now compared to what it used to be. You know, when you cats are over there doing, you know, reimagining underground hip hop and keeping that flame lit, man. And you know, I just want to, you know, I just want to say I'm trying my best, and hopefully one day maybe the channel gets big enough, the right person will see it and we'll spread the word, and next thing you know, these cats, man, all these talented cats will get the recognition they deserve over here. So yeah, man, that's what I'm doing this for, is getting these guys some love, man, and Sparks is a real one, man. He's a good dude, 100%. So yeah, let's jump on this track. What is it again? Defenders of Style. I'm a lightweight when I'm drinking, so so I'm like a liter into my Polish brew, and I'm a little bit slow in the melon at the moment. Hang on, my dog wants in. Come on. All right, so Defenders of Style, 419. Let's give it a listen. I think have I done this Defenders of Style yet? Someone tells me I have something in, yeah, is it called Old Style or something? It has some old school, or I don't think so. Anyway, I think it had some like, yeah, don't throw up over 4 pints. That's for sure. I mentioned that in one of the other videos. The Fisher Price track. That's right. So I did Defenders of Style. I think it has Old School in it. I can't remember the name of the track. But I'm gonna jump in, give it a listen, see what it's all about.
Okay, I'm coming. Officer Dibble reporting. Huh? Who? What's this? A baby bottle.
I like that beat.
Yeah. It's fair to say we back in full effect. And when I'm writing, I'm like dancing on another stretch. I took the press from a sec, made it funky fresh. And now we got the people bouncing like a Buddha's chest. Witness this, bitch. Silly kids to kick the wicked script. Spitting it sick, this thing could rip you bit to bit. Limitless, so bring it, bitch. This style is defended, mixed and blended. Then publish through your speakers, as we intended. Scholars watch your back before you holler. Gwen Stefani, girlfriend swallows.
I'm digging this friggin' beat, man.
Hold the pen, the shotguns on a cold diction, the local swallow.
I'm gonna bring it back a little bit. I'm freaking digging this. I wasn't listening good enough here. You know what, guys? If you want to stick around, we'll do that. The last track you're talking about, Witness to Fitness. All right, we'll do it for sure.
Baby bottle.
Don't you motherfuckers need to get to sleep though? It's like friggin' 7 o'clock here, so it's like midnight. You're all probably younger than me though, because I've been long ago sleeping. That's for sure.
Yeah. It's it's fair to say we back in full effect. And when I'm writing, I'm like dancing on another stretch. I took the press from a sec, made it funky fresh. And now we got the people bouncing like a Buddha's chest. Witness this, bitch. Those silly kids to kick the wicked script. Spitting it sick, this thing can rip you bit to bit. Limitless, so bring it, bitch. This style is defended, mixed and blended. Then publish through your speakers as we intended. Scholars watch your back before your holograms defining your...
Maybe I'm wrong, guys, but is that second MC here? Is that the same guy that's was in the NLP track? Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm digging this guy's flow. I like him a lot.
The wicked script, spitting it sick, this thing can rip you bit to bit. Limitless, so bring it, bitch. This style is defended, mixed and blended. Then publish through your speakers as we intended. Knowledge of a lot of scholars watch your back before your holograms defining girlfriend swallows DS like there's no tomorrow. Hold the pen, the slogans on a cold diction, the local swallow. Lemmings hold them by the collar. Blend it, man, don't even bother. Yeah, we got the hook up. Make your catty cut the rug up. Those rappers like a naggy wife, they never shut the fuck up. The fleet that bring the heat features scrolling when I sleep. Babbling B-boys got me fed up. And all you can eat, pineapple punch, bud kicker that loves to suck liquor. That drug kicking sinner, any chick I'd hit it quicker. Ring dripper, quick to write a gem. Soon as I find a pen, sick of spitting in bars with more bars than the lions to their bitches to play. When your kids are the soul, cause you're ripping off your bars like skinny jeans on the hole. We're getting chased for being red like teasing the bull. I'm feeling on my voicemail, yeah, believe it is full. You seem a week on every track, spread the lead in your call. The brightest rapper in your clique, yeah, we see them as dull. We're taking out your mother too like Mr. Priest and a Paul. So when you're choking on the D, we're not the teeth out your skull. In full effect, straight stolen. But he was not sin, cause the first one we burn on the show's over, close down the curtain. Oh fuck you, a sing song be needed. You better believe the venomous Steve is B.I.T. the realness. 419, it's that distinctive slogan. 419, the district smoking. 419, in the 6 we show good. 419, I did all, yeah, well all them slack on him, write something from me yesterday. I pray that the dementia cut them off when they affect the brain. I brought my pen to play, night after it wet the page. The fella's jealous over etchings that the pencil made. You men are slaves to a craze, fell from heaven's grace. Pussies bopping with as much art as a tennis sprays. Hey yo, never face, take a break. Chop it into pieces with the rusty chain propeller blade. Roll cones, lightly flows, get foes lively on nights, mixing spirits like rhythms from Joe 90. These days I reblaze and stay a slave to beat tapes. Dan's got the bangers to make my nana hit an E-rate. Fuck your weak CD if it ever gets a replay. I pull a Stevie Gerrard in the club and deck the DJ. Now if your teammate, you couldn't push a beat tape. We'll take the ground from under you, now see what LIP say. No, it's cause you Barry Peckermus when you come full out of blood. Plus we got my bust it up, ripping it up. Shit, I couldn't put it better myself. I would have pad on a pen, we're talking your family, then meet the end. Defense these. I'll battle rappers with a rock until the rock bleeds. Hold the key to the city, trust we got leads. So much these MCs, dance discuss when you talk up on the D, we put the DS in leads. What?
Again, this track is completely different than the first time I heard them, man. Because the first time was at Old Cool, I think is what they called it, which was very, very, very slow. I mean, I remember liking the beat, but it wasn't anything like this. Beat was friggin' sick, and it was bonkers, man. It was stupid. Really liked it, and these MCs, man, were friggin' cool. Really enjoyed that track, and nothing at all like the first track I did, for sure. Are these the same dudes too, if I'm not mistaken? Somebody asked for a track named Daisy a while back. I believe that these are the guys that do it. I believe it's on my reaction. Channel anyway, or on my list of songs to get to. So bear with me here for a second. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to try to find this track you're looking for. I gotta make this big here for a sec, so I can search for. Hopefully this will fall right back into the spot it's supposed to be in, which would be nice. And it doesn't. Hang on. Let's see how this looks here before I go on. Yeah, it looks like it's in about the right space. All right, Witness the Fitness. The track coming up is top 5 ever UK hip hop tunes. All right. This will be my first time hearing this cat, man, for sure. So I'm a little bit drunk though, so it may not be the best. Pardon me. It may not be the best time for me to be introduced to this track or this dude, but yeah, man. We'll give it a go. See what it is. But before we get into it, anybody want to ask me anything that they're wondering about? Jake says he takes it back. It's a bad idea. So I had the wrong one. Is this just the audio? Is that what you're saying? I'll see if I can find the other one. Give me a sec. Here we go. I'm guessing that's it. $2 million views. Sweet Jesus. Actually, I pressed the wrong button. Hang on a sec. What the shit? All right. Let's see if that's right. Where am I in Canada? Yeah, I'm in Ontario, man. It's about an hour and 30 minutes north of Toronto. Well, I was born and raised in a place called Barrie, which is like an hour and a half, about an hour north of Toronto. Moved a little bit north now, get away from the city. So I live in like a more rural community, which is why the internet is horrible. Yeah, man. Shallow country. Shallow country. They're saying Toronto knows what's up with music. Yeah, man. We have some. I still remember going to Rap Fest. Believe it or not, Rap Fest '89. And I remember. Here's a blast from the past. So I'm at Rap Fest '89, and you remember Maestro Fresh West? Do you remember that guy, Maestro Fresh West? So I'm at Rap Fest '89. In comes Maestro, wearing, they used to have those orange, just reddish windbreakers. I can't remember what the hell they had on the back of the shirts, but they came in. And this took over the joint, man. But they were from the Toronto area. Drake's from the area. I've already showed my shirt. Vanessa, you missed it. I showed my sweater. I talked about it. I told them to go to go to your website, check you out. So it's all good. Yeah, man. So, but Music Maestro is the only maestro you need to know. Okay. Ali saying I'm not a piece of meat. That's right. All right, let's give this a listen. Witness the Fitness. I'm a liter of booze deep, so you guys are going to get what you get. All right, let's go. Shit, man, this is the way I've been feeling lately. I've done like no exercise over the like the past month. I've done like nothing. I've completely fallen off the rails. So yeah, man. Anyways, man, yeah, this beat is different. That's for damn sure.
Taskmaster burst the bionic zig splitter. Breakneck speed, pitch round 10 pints of bitter. We lean all day and some say they ain't productive. Could that depend upon the demon that you're stuck with? Cause right now, I see clearer than most. I sit here contented with this cheese on toast. I feel the pain of a third world famine. Said wait, we count them blessings and keep jamming. Tis him, scumbag, scum of the earth. He's worthless nil until he gained the skill of
I mean, I gotta shout him out for that shit, man, because he's talking about the demons that you're stuck with and like counting your blessings and all that kind of stuff, man. Like it's so true. But yeah, I mean, we've talked about that earlier in this stream about how important that is, state of mind and all that kind of stuff. So Vanessa and I talk about this shit all the time, about this victim mentality that so many people have, and they let it rule their life. Just speaking of the fact, I gotta tell you this story. I heard right before I went on this stream. I was listening to Joe Rogan interview Tom Green. Have you guys actually heard any of Tom Green's rap stuff, man? When he did when he was with see, this is bad. What was I going to say? Anyways, they're talking about the fact that this victim mentality idea that everyone's people live in this mind state, and the fact that they did a movie about an old book that was written. They did a movie. It's about witches, and one of the witches has 3 fingers. Ali, Tom Green raps. He's actually from Ottawa. He was with in a group called Organized Rhyme. They were called. Check it out. The track is called "Check the OR." You can find it on YouTube. Check the OR. You'll recognize them when you see them. But so, anyways, they're talking about how these people got. They got upset that this fact that they created this character that had 3 fingers, and she's a witch, and she's a bald witch, and there were so many people who got upset the fact that there's a normal woman playing another woman, a witch, with 3 fingers, that they actually made her apologize for playing the role of a character with 3 fingers. I mean, and that's where we are right now, man. It's Daddy, do you want some sausage? What a friggin' bad movie that is, man. What a horrible movie. That might be one of the worst movies ever made. But anyways, man, so that's where a lot of people are. They're stuck in this victim mentality, and they're unable to see the blessings around them. Rather than always looking through the world through like a cracked lens all the time, man. And when you look through the world at a cracked lens, you're always going to get a distorted view of the world, and you can't live in this, especially this day and age, with this distorted view that everybody has an issue and mean the worst. Sometimes people just want to make a fucking movie with witches and 3 fingers in it. It doesn't mean anything. Anyways, there's my rant for the night. Let's get back. So far, this guy is proven to be a hell of an MC, for sure. Guy's flow is sick.
Taskmaster burst the bionic zig splitter. Breakneck speed, pitch round 10 pints of bitter. We lean all day and some say they ain't.
Sorry, guys, I had to pause it here for a second, guys. My daughter just jumped on the chat and gave me shit for cursing so much. I didn't know she was watching. Sorry, Kay. Shit.
Productive, could that depend upon the demon that you're stuck with? Cause right now, I see clearer than most. I sit here contented with this cheese on toast. I feel the pain of a third world famine. Said wait, we count them blessings and keep jamming. Tis him, scumbag, scum of the earth. His work was nil until he gained the skill of tongues. From 15 years young, straight to my grayback self. I stay top shelf material. Jerk chicken, jerk fish. Breakaway slave bliss. Generate G's and then we stash them in the Swiss. Please can't see this.
Nice.
Under your pistols, a fist full of hip hop duns. I progression in the flesh. Esoteric quotes, most frightening. Duffy took a hold of my hand while I was writing. Leg on me ting, Duffy, leg on me and I summon up the power of Banana Clan. Witness the fitness, the pretend living, one hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the pretend living, one hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the pretend living, one hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the pretend living, one hope, one quest. Twigging that deep root juice, now we the burning boots. Set them spirit them loose, go hit the slash up the nose. Hit the basic proof from both the truth, the right. Cause whether we hitchhike or push bike or travel kind of truth.
Look at that friggin' boss showing up in a Ferrari.
The truth, the right, cause whether we hitchhike or push bike or travel kind of trash. Manifest that with oats and roots back. Manifest that, yeah, I do my thing way. Ain't nothing else I know. Gone up in the life with this racket bone flow. Squeeze the pain from my belly and set my soul free. Travel over ocean, land and sea. Face enough stress and difficulty. Flung back from the brink, whining kind of stink. We don't give a gift about what them fools think. Your network, our network will speak for itself. Proof of the trophy and the champion belt. Come sun, come rain, come hailstone pelt. Witness the fitness, the competent living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the competent living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the competent living. One hope, one quest. Yeah, wanna submit with some old time. Let the old world know we on some off-key tip. Mega manic. When time the pressure stop, lit by the hook or by the crook, by the poop or by the kick team. Simply cryptic, in the code and most proud to present that. Life row scenario, reality bites, we in collision with the beast. Lost to religion, now we can't get no peace. In that we got one for tech, eye for chief. Stoops in the level and we cold breeze. You should know that discipline, make up the geese. Separation of the that from the rat, that's a must. Proceed, set speed with the competent touch. Proceed, set speed. Competent, y'all. Witness the fitness. The competent living. One hope, one quest.
Look, I gotta see that again. What are you dragging that kid? Oh shit. That was awesome.
Separation of the that from the rat, that's a must. Proceed, set speed with the competent touch. Proceed, set speed. Competent, y'all. Witness the fitness. Competent living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. Competent living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness.
Oh my goodness.
One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. One hope, one quest. Three wins.
Oh my goodness.
None of the children of one.
It was amazing to see the looks on the young children's faces. Was amazing. I can't describe them. Words can't describe these emotions. This school gave me so much love and brought me where I am today in life. It's not about, it's not about anything.
Oh man, that was freaking funny. Oh man, that was good. The parachute, man. I remember the parachute. I miss that shit. Man, when we were kids, life was so much friggin' easier. When the friggin' gym teacher would pull out the parachute, we'd all get friggin' hyped. Now kids are too busy on their phones, friggin' doing TikTok dances to Wet Ass Pussy or whatever the fuck that song was called. Anyways, guys, that was awesome. Thank you all for being here tonight and being part of this. I want to do this more often, for sure. I have so much fun with you guys, and you know, I really do appreciate everything that you guys have done for me. And you know, what we continue to build is it means so much to me, man. It really does mean the world to me, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming out every time I post a video. So yeah, man, it really does touch my heart. So thank you very much to everyone. So it's past midnight on your side of the pond, 7 o'clock here. Time for me to go have a bite to eat, because I haven't eaten since this morning, and that's probably why I'm so pissed. And yeah, man, we'll do it again sooner rather than later, for sure, man. I had a lot of fun, and a big shout out to everyone who made it to the stream, because I know it's late. I know people are all over the place, and you know, you guys are coming here to spend some time together. So I love you guys, man. So until next time, I'm not sure where I'm going to get to on Monday. I haven't looked yet, but I gotta, you know, Wednesdays are going to be my We Got Next from now on, because I have so many people that have reached out to me on Instagram, so many artists who you know, who really do appreciate what we're doing and getting some eyes on them, man. So Wednesdays, I'm definitely going to make that, unless something unusual happens, where a big track gets dropped, and I really do have to do it. So that'll be the only way I don't do it, and then I'll just move it back a day. But Wednesdays are going to be all about spreading the love, man, to some lesser known hip hop artists, because that's super important too, man. So, and I've already, you know, hey, we've already found some really cool shit, man. Like the things that we've done, some of the artists that we found is just insane. The guys that are quietly doing their shit on YouTube and no one's really paying attention, and you know, they come on here, and you guys, man, you guys are all over it and giving them love, and that's terrific. So, but yeah, man, I want to appreciate everyone coming out. All the artists too have taken time to come out. CFAX, Sparks was up on here. Barbarian, you know, this is terrific. So thank you for coming out and being part of this, and letting the fans know what they mean to you as well. So, so until Monday, guys. I'm on Frame Griller on Wednesdays. On Wednesday, are they not? I thought they were a bigger group than that, but I'll look into that. Anyways, thank you everyone for coming out. I'm on holidays on Monday, so maybe I could do a track or two, which would be cool. But until Monday, guys, stay safe and be good to each other. I don't know how to end this. I should really eat before I get on this, man, because I really love you guys, man. Take it easy.